competition in Santa Cruz?
This is in Cape May, New Jersey. This is where we have the two-man dory races. You can see all the holes cut out in the boats just so when they actually go through the wave, the water comes out. It's not heavy.
Okay, now you're having the national competitions in Santa Cruz this weekend.
Yes, we're starting Friday.
And a lot of events involved. We see, okay, the dory, but there's running, there's swimming. Tell us about that.
There's a run, swim, run. There's paddleboard relays. There's sprint relays. We have surf skis. This here is a paddleboard. We have the dories. We have a land line. We have a rescue line. And all the competition we do is related to what we do on the beach to get out there and save lives.
Yeah. So racing against the clock, that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I mean, when you go to apply for this, do you have to know all this stuff ahead of time? Will they train you? How good do you have to be?
A lot of times they'll train you, but the more training you can get individually really helps as far as like river rescues and different kinds of classes you can take on your own time that help out, and some of them you get paid for, of course.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at some of the fashions that were. I used to look at a lot of these, and still do actually. If the truth
we got Sean Gallagher here. He's our resident attorney lifeguard. He took the summer off to work on competition. He's got his lifeguard tube, his sandals on to protect his feet from broken glass, a standard issue sunglasses that all the lifeguards must have, a hat now we're getting into more for the sunscreen protection for the face, for the cancer.
Yeah, what about that? Yeah, you use...
we use copper tone sun care products basically to help out our association, the USLA, and everybody uses them. We're going to more of the 30s and 40s now, as well as the nose coat.
I knew one lifeguard who used to have a totally pure white nose the whole time.
Heck yeah. Of course, it's also optional, but that's what a lot of them do use. Now we have Brian. This is what we call a short john spring wetsuit. And what it is in Santa Cruz and some of the North Coast waters, we have kind of chilly temperatures.
Wait a minute. Could he turn around, please? Is that zip in the back?
Yeah, it zips up in the back. You grab it with your hand here. Really, you can slide into them in about a minute.
Okay.
They're helpful because the guard's going to need to be in the water a lot for boat rescues and for assists. And you need the lifeguard to stay warm and not get hypothermia.
Sure,
right color, too, obviously.
Yeah,
you don't want to, last thing you want to do is cramp up on the way out there to save someone.
It's great at night, too, when we work with the fire department. We have Sean Gallagher over here. He's now wearing our regular issue red shorts that all the lifeguards wear. And he has our competition shirt. And this is a real nice shirt showing what we got going in our competition there.
Look at that. All right.
Real good stuff. We have the surf dories. And Kim Thomason did a real nice local artist.
Whistles.
We don't have whistles out in California. Those are generally back on the East Coast and Chicago and Gulf Coast regions. We have little different styles everywhere you go, and we don't use the whistles out here.
All right.
All right. Hey, Sean. Okay, again, we have Brian. We have light blue T-shirts. We have T-shirts for the enforcement that I wear for the Rangers. We have dark blue T-shirts, and they basically signify lifeguard 1, lifeguard 2, and stuff like that. So he's, again, wearing the straw sun hat.
Now, the hat's a good idea for the sun. The only thing is, if you're sitting up there, you can't see the girl staring at you in the back.
Well,
you know we're all staring back there.
Well, you can turn around occasionally, but your main job, of course, is to watch the water. So you know how it
Kidding
goes.
aside, it is a serious job.
How many months a year do you work?
We work seasonally probably 5 at the most. Some of us work a little longer, and some of us a little shorter. Yeah, we have Sean now. He's modeling a Speedo for us. Kind of, you know, we don't all wear Speedos on the beach, but thought I'd get a kick for you folks. He's wearing our jacket. We're all issue jackets, and everybody wears them in the mornings for the fog. And also it's sunscreen, good stuff.
I got a question. Why don't you wear the Speedos? I understand those are the things that, you can go through the water a lot faster because they don't have resistance.
That's true, but generally speaking, we're wearing them a lot, and a lot of the people feel more comfortable in the shorts, the red shorts that cover up a little more for you.
Okay.
You can wear a Speedo if you choose to. Our regular issue is black with a patch on it. If you can turn around, Sean, we got the Copper Tone, again, helps us sponsor the United States Life Saving Association.
Get those sunscreens on. Well, without further ado, we are now going to go to Aquatic Park. And Christine Anthony is standing by with the guys who are getting ready for this year's competition. Christine?
Good morning, Susan. We're out here. I'm with Bruce Klein and also Mark Agnello, both from the Santa Cruz Lifeguard Department, I guess you'd call it, and they are, of course, entertaining the competition you've been talking about. We're going to send Mark out to rescue. This is one of the things that we will see this weekend, life-saving techniques. Now, he's headed out. We're at Aquatic Park. We just found this bystander and asked if he'd go out. First of all, he's dragging a red, looks like a life, just a jacket. Is that what that is, or a vest?
That's a life-saving tube. As you saw Mark running down the beach, you deploy the tube. The strap goes around the shoulder so it can be towed behind.
Bruce, when do you recognize that somebody needs help in an actual life-saving incident?
There are many signs. Someone will be calling for help. Someone may be motionless, face down, climbing the ladder as this person is doing. It's a real common sight.
All right, now what does he do once he reaches the victim? This guy is pretty upset. He doesn't know if he's going to drown or live, and what's going through his mind, and what does Mark have to do at this point?
Well, Mark has to reassure the victim, gets there, says, I'm with the lifeguards, I'm here to help you. Presents the tube to the victim where he can grasp it, and then spins him around and clips him in.
All right, now in the competition, how is this judged? Is there a technique, or did you guys learn different ways to approach the victim? What exactly do we see in the competition? How is it judged?
This actual rescue is not in the competition. There are, in the competition for the rescue race, there's a victim sitting out at a buoy, and the rescuer will swim out, and it's the speed which is judged.
All right, see, now what is he doing? He's swimming just a overhand stroke. He's coming in, and the victim is what, holding on to him at this point?
The victim's strapped into the tube. We could probably get a closer look at the tube. When he comes in, there's a clip on one end and rings on the other. For different size victims, you can clip them right in.
All right, now, what about during the competition? What exactly is you obviously you're trying to get this victim in, and what if he's unconscious at the point that you reach him?
If he's unconscious, you check for pulse and breathing.
Do actual life-saving out in the water at that point? CPR?
If CPR is really tough when you're in the water. You want to try and get him a couple breaths, and then get him in as fast as you can, and start your compressions once you get to the beach.
What is the reaction of the victim most always?
The victim sometimes are very appreciative, and sometimes they weren't even sure they were in trouble, so they don't know what to say.
All right, well, we're going to give our thanks to, first of all, Mark for demonstrating this morning, and Kelly, and a bystander. Once again, thank you so much for just walking by. And how cold was it out there?
It wasn't too bad, but it was a little chilly if you're not used to it.
All right, did you feel comfortable with Mark rescuing you in that situation?
Yeah, it was pretty comfortable. He, subdued the thing around my stomach and, had me secure. I managed to get my breath, and he has told me to assist him and kick a little if I could to make it in.
All right, Kelly, thank you so much. And also thank you, Mark. The water you said wasn't too bad. I guess it's colder, the air temperature out here. Bruce, thank you as well, and good luck to both of you in the competition this weekend in Santa Cruz.
Thank you.
All right, we're going back to Don and Susan. Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Christine. And, of course, the competition, we're going to wish the guys well this year, that you guys will take the championship, absolutely, in Santa Cruz. And, of course, everything counts in a championship, including even your breath. So we have some Lifesaver breath savers for you. Would you like some little candies here? This is so much fun. Why couldn't I be in this position when I was 16 years old on the beach?